Hey everybody, Sagittarius 998 Adam here, and Nightey has submitted another challenge for me. He just said it's a world 3-level challenge. Perhaps much like my 3-level challenges are supposed to be difficult. I don't know. First one looks like it could be difficult, and let's begin. Okay, now that's Russian, but it's not Russian. It's Slovak. So are we? I think I know where we are. That's Slovakia. That's Ukraine, and then that's not labeled, but it's Poland. We're at the Well, no, it's not. Yeah, it is the tri-point thing here. It comes through lower than that. That's where it technically goes through. Not really, actually. It goes through. No, it goes through there, but it's not labeled as a trail. Where does it? Is it the blue trail? No, it's not the blue trail. It's a trail connecting to the blue trail. That's the tri-point marker, and it's not. I don't know. I mean, so that might be that trail. So we would be a little bit more north. Make guess. Off by 40 points because old Geoguessr. It was that, huh? Well, okay, look, whatever. We are 474 meters away. That's pretty good. It's a photosphere. Vladimir Nosalski. Okay, there's a Lada vehicle. Really sandy. Or, not really sandy, really rocky. That part is not loading. Well, look. Vladimir would indicate Russian. This is not Russia. But it could be Kazakhstan. There's some ethnic Russians in Kazakhstan. There's a lot of ethnic Russians in Kazakhstan. It's overall pretty flat. I mean, yes, there's a canyon, and it literally drops off. But overall, it's pretty flat. It's not Kyrgyzstan. It's not the mountains of Kyrgyzstan. Could be Uzbekistan. Could be Turkmenistan. At the same time, I don't know if those... Because it's not Kyrgyzstan, it's not Tajikistan. Kazakhstan seems like the more logical guess. Perhaps next to one of the... that's the Baikonur, which is where they test. That's a Russian or Soviet, whatever, like, testing site. Maybe around the A27, you think? That's not right. But I'm going west as opposed to east, solely because that way it leaves space for Uzbekistan and Turkmenistan. I would go maybe even further south and say, I mean, it's a north-south road, right? Road, in quotation marks. Sure, that way we leave space open for Uzbekistan and Turkmenistan. Of course, it could not be Russia as well. That's, it's not a Lada, it's like a Mitsubishi Pajero, maybe. I don't know. No, it was. Well, it wasn't, obviously not Russian, but, it was Uzbekistan. Okay, sure. And, round 3 is broken. What I could do is attempt to reload, and then, I mean, I can do that. We just won't have the tabulated results. I can put the tabulated results in the description then. I'm going to give this a try. I'm going to reload it once. If it doesn't work, well, too bad. I know roughly where I guessed anyway. So, yes, you know, amazing. We get Poland again. You know, I'll tabulate it from where I guessed initially. I mean, that's more or less what I did anyway. And, you know, here I guess, there. And nope, round 3 is still broken. It's a shame, but it is what it is. Well, look, perhaps we're in Africa, maybe. We were in Africa. We were in Djibouti. Okay. I think I've seen that photosphere before. But okay, sure. And really? Okay, I've got to reload it a third time. Sorry. So this is not going well. But I'm not going to pretend that this didn't happen and just re-record the video and, you know, yeah, sure, more or less like the same guess. But I've already made enough progress that it's worth doing this. Perhaps I should have done it initially. I didn't think it would affect old Geoguessr though. So again, we get Poland. We have to put it there, so I'm going to have to tabulate it again. Right here. Maybe, okay. Well, what do we want to do to fill in the time, huh? There we go. Is there an issue with the Wi-Fi? It's recording. Okay. Yeah, sure. Whatever. Make guess. We got the same score we did last time, which was 1 point less than the first time, I believe. And then, yay, again, you get to click on the, and now the third one is loading. Okay, interesting. Now, yes, I know it's in Djibouti now. However, I'm going to pretend I don't. And it says Djibouti right there. And also, B, I've seen this photosphere before. Because I've looked at it myself to give it to Purple Frog at some point. I think, and it was also in one of Chow's challenges. Maybe you even gave it to him, Nightey. So, it's in Djibouti. Again, you know, I remember where it was, but there, let's see if we can get a road name. It's too blurry. It's a central square in Djibouti. You know, again, I'm pretending I haven't, wait a minute, Ethiopian Airlines, that's Qatar Airlines. Do we see Ethiopian Airlines? I don't know, but I'm going to put it there. I think that is actually where it is, but no, it's not. Off by 10 points. 1 block down? Probably. No, a couple blocks up. I bet it, no, I don't know. Djibouti Airlines. Whatever, round 4 works this time. Diego Amarali. License plate is yellow, does not help. We're in the Caribbean, perhaps? Carbo beer, not familiar with that. Is it Suriname? Yeah, it is Suriname. Is it? Or is it Guyana? Well, look. That, Parbo beer, spelled like that, is not in English. So, look, it's Dutch. I mean, there's not a whole lot to talk about and to process. So that must be the Surinamian flag. Although it looks a little bit like the Guyanese flag, I believe, as well. Well, where could we be? There's water. No, actually, there's not. There is water somewhere, because we're in Paramaribo. There's a marker, but I can't read that. So, look, we're somewhere in Paramaribo. Make guess. Good enough. Off by 8 points. No, not off by 8 points, because old Geoguessr off by 38 points. A little bit further down by the, probably could have looked for that, whatever, central bank. And now Trevor Kemp took this image, American flag. What is happening there? There's Oreos. Okay. I've actually seen another photosphere by Taylor Kemp in one of the in the retro challenges I did last week, I believe. Maybe not one that I recorded, but one that I just did myself. And the landscape matches, and it was, where was it? It was in somewhere near Sitka and somewhere near Rangel. Zarembo Island. No, it was near here. It was on Duke Island, maybe. Where's the west? This isn't right, but may guess. No, nowhere close. No, it was someone else than Ronaldo Royale, which is fantastic. That makes sense. Maybe I could have, seen that more. Not a populated place at all. Royale is kind of cool as well. Apparently, it's gonna be mistaken for Alaska. So, okay, look. I'm actually pretty much gonna count this one. I'm not gonna bother with tabulating, only because look, I mean, yes, 1 point there, and maybe a few points here, because originally we went further south, or we put it on the road. But more or less, like, it's a difference of 20 or 30 points. I don't know if I'm going to go back to tabulate that, because it's not all that relevant. In the end, it's not like we were about to have a perfect score or anything. And look, 23,655 in old Geoguessr is okay. It's not good. Certainly, had I not gone with Isle Royale, or had I gone with Isle Royale instead of Alaska, we would have had, well, you know, like 5,000 more points. But that's not, and the only thing I would have potentially done is gone with more PNW-ish, like Washington State. So it would have been maybe 1,000 points more. So 25,000 points perhaps. Overall, it was well, first of all, it was a fun challenge. Thank you for sending it in, Nightey. We had 3 almost perfect scores, and then 2, yes, that one was really bad. And then, I mean, there's not much you can do. I'm actually pretty happy about that Uzbek one, because I was worried that we were, you know, actually somewhere in, like, I don't know where. Maybe we would be in, like, somewhere in Africa or something in North Africa, and it was just a Russian guy that drove there. But thankfully, no. Thankfully, it was, I was actually pretty close. So, not sure what's happening there at the map. There we go. Nice challenge, Nightey. Thank you for sending it in, and see you.